how to do this.
Alright, then you're gonna wait for me, Michael. Number 1.
I'm just trying to get myself confident.
This is one we're doing together. So I would take a minute and copy it down away from the number line. See how much space, Bryant, Bryant, look how much space I put between my numbers and my operations. You should do that too. You might want to do this. You guys aren't paying attention. Circle the like terms. Do you see how the -1 looks like 24? So if I have a -1, how do I move it over?
You add it.
It might help some of you to draw that horizontal line. Does this cancel out -1 plus 1?
Yes, you get -3.
No, you don't.
Okay.
What's 24 plus 1?
Oh, 25.
How many of you wrote next?
How much?
What do I do next?
I have to graph it.
Nope, I haven't solved for x yet.
Oh.
How do I solve for x? How do I solve for x?
5 divided by 25.
So make sure you put it on both sides. My sign does not flip.
The answer is 5.
So how do I graph this? Let's graph it on your number line.
It's a closed dot
Where?
on 5.
Okay.
And it's going that way.
Which way is that way? Towards which numbers on the sheet?
9.
Towards 9? Yes.
Closed, right?
Yeah.
You note that this problem is like number 8, 9, and 10. What's the first thing you should do? Write the problem so you can show work. Leave space. Bryant. So you write it like that, or Blake, you can write it like this. Both of those mean the same thing. Blake, what numbers look alike?
-2 and -3.
Notice how we circle the sign. So, Michael, what should I put below the -2? You should put +2.
And you're going to add them.
Do I have to add +2 anywhere else? To who?
-3.
So notice how I put that operation. You should get in the habit of writing that down.
Get out of here.
Since it's a
So you have
negative,
it.
You
Get out, number 2.
So -3 plus 2?
Is -5.
what?
No.
Oh no.
What? -1. Should I bring down my sign?
Yep.
Should I bring down this?
Wait, hold on. Why don't you flip it?
Divide by what?
Yeah.
1.
No.
No.
You multiply it.
I can either multiply by 4 over 1 to both sides. So you can do that. Do you have to multiply by 4?
No.
No. You could do what if you don't multiply by 4? What does it mean when a number is next to a variable?
Multiplication.
So what's the inverse of multiplication?
Division.
So you could divide by 1 over 4. Are you going to get the same answer if you do this one
Yes.
or this one?
Yeah.
So your answer is P is less than
-4.
-4. Now we need to graph it on the number line. What do I put above the -4 on the number line?
It's open circle to the left.
Correct. The line is going this way. This is like number 7. This is like number 7. So now I have -2 minus 3b is greater than -32. What things look alike?
-2 and -32.
Yep. Notice how I circle the sign as well. So, Michael, how do I get rid of that -2? What am I gonna do? Michael says I add 2, is he right?
Yeah.
And I add 2 over here?
Yeah.
Draw your lines if you want. Do a horizontal line. -2 plus 2, is that 0?
Yeah.
What is -32 plus 2?
I think I have the answer actually.
Hold on.
33.
-32 plus 2. So type in -32 on your calculator plus 2.
-30.
Okay. Now pay attention to what you do next. How do I get rid of that -3 from the B?
Divide it.
Divide by a -3?
Yep.
Mhm.
Uh-oh, I'm dividing each side by a -3.
You get 10.
What happens to my inequality sign?
Flop.
It flops. This cancels out.
Yeah.
B is left. What is -30 divided by -3?
10.
10. B is less than 10. Draw your
Yes.
line.
I cut it right on my own.
So, what do I put above 10?
Open circle.
Open circle. Which way is the line going to go?
To the left.
To the left. To the left.
To the left.
We have n. And if you want to write it like this, 1/3 n. It's the same thing. Plus 1 is greater than or equal to 4. Bryant, what 2 numbers look alike?
Wait, I messed up.
Okay.
Wow.
Draw your lines if you have to. How am I going to get the 1 with the 4?
Me, you're gonna do 1 minus 1 and then 4 minus 1.
Yep. So you got 1/3 n is greater than or equal to 3. So 1/3 times n is greater than or equal to 3.
30.
So what are you going to do? How am I going to get 1/3 away from n? What should I do next?
Divide.
Divide by what?
1/3.
Yep.
I got it.
Now, if you don't want to divide by 1/3, you can multiply by 3 on both sides. So you're going to have n is greater than or equal to 9. What kind of circle do you have above 9?
Close circle to the left.
It's not to the left.
What?
To the right.
It's to the right. Look at the arrow.
Right, to the right.
Look at your
Wait,
arrow.
But what? We divided by a negative.
You did not divide by a negative.
Oh.
1/3 was positive.